The best way to get the best out of your images is confidence. Brains is my name, and today I'll be teaching you how to retouch stock images. This image was provided to us by Adobe Stock Images. So anyway, the first thing I will do is I'll create a new background layer. Pressing Ctrl Alt A on my keyboard, open my camera raw filter. So I already created these presets. Some call it the XMP on how to bring back this contrast in an image. I'll be putting that in the next video for you. So when I'm done putting that all together, I'll show you the before and the after. This is a before and the after, so I'll go with the OK on my keyboard. So as you can see, I've added in some contrast. I've said this is a stock image provided by the Adobe team. So definitely I'll create a new hue saturation layer and then select my eyes. Their color is yellow. I'll invert my brush, then begin painting the eyes to whiten them. So as you can see, I'm painting out the eyes to bring in more of that contrast, to bring out that color. And remember, the color teeth is also yellow. So the main fact of this image, what we are trying to learn today, is how to bring back stock images to their original color. So this is the before and the after. And then as you can see, we are here. So the next thing will be is I'm going to bring up some colors and I'm going to play with the RGB system. So first I'm going to try out the reds, and the reds are merged with the cyan. So on my right I'm moving to the reds, and on my left I'm moving to the cyan. So I'll bring in a -14 to the reds, and then a +11 to the magentas, a -9 to the yellows, and then I think for the blacks I'll go to a +9 still. So I'm just adding in some color that was lost. Remember, this image was less of having much saturation. So next is I'll go to my yellows. I'll start off with the cyans by bringing in a minus. I think a +20 can work. Okay, let's go with a -9. Definitely I'll move to the magenta line, and then I'll bring in more. I think the magenta here with a -4, definitely a -4. And then to the yellows too, I will bring in either blue or yellow plus what should we go with? These numbers are not crammed, by the way. You create a color depending on what you see in your head. Your imagination gives you that color. So to the blacks I will need less of that, and then to the whites I'll bring in some whites with a -35. So yes, I feel like I'm okay with that, and then I'll close that. So this is what we're having now. This is what we're having before and the after. Before and the after. So the other thing will be I feel like I will have to make a copy of this to bring more of that color. So I'll drag this down, or I use Ctrl J, change my blend mode to soft light. As you can see, we're having more of the contrast colors. So I'll bring down the opacity and then group that. So before and the after. So this is where you're at. And the other thing will be as you can see, this is still the before and the after. So I'm not gonna be doing the entire image, but I'm trying to show you how to get this done. Coming back to my selective colors, I will still bring in more of the white. So keep in mind that the hair are affected by the adjustments that are bringing more of the white. So what I will have to do is I'll definitely have to invert this and then paint it to the face. That's Ctrl I on your keyboard to invert. Remember, this is a stock image, meaning they are having low of the pixels and less of the color. They're basically made for website. And then when I'm done with that, I'll definitely clean my eyes. Everything is okay. With the help of my actions, I'll create a new frequency separation action. That's the advanced, and then go with the radius of 7. Then I'll use my lasso. It's called the lasso tool, and then I'll begin selecting, bring down my radius to 4. My first radius was 7. So as you can see, when I'm adjusting it up, we are having more of a big shadow that's being reflected. So I'm gonna select that out. I'll fast forward this. So when I'm done with the Gaussian blur thing, I'll go back to the blur filter and then create my Irish blur. I remember I did a tutorial on how to use this filter that's located in your Gaussian blur under the black gallery panel. So to remove this, I'll definitely use I definitely use Alt. That's on my keyboard, and on your Mac it's called Alt. Still, there is no difference between Alt of Mac and Alt of the PC. So definitely I will create the focusing points. On my code I'm having blur pixels of 15 pixels. I will move this away, and then I'm trying to create the focusing points in an image. So I want to have a blurry background. When I bring the blur up, you definitely see a change that we are experiencing in our background surrounding the hairs that are, as you can see now, this is what I'm trying to refer to. So everything is kind of in a blur. So when I load this is what we are having. Our image is selected and we're having a very beautiful blur right now. So the other thing will be the other thing will be, as you can see, I'm gonna go to my retouch panel. I'm trying to experiment it out as it's a new factor on me. So I'll use my skin glow, and then I'll paint it in the skin. Sorry, I remember the skin glow is made using curves. So these are just curves, and I just adjust. Sorry, this is not needed. I just adjust the levels of the whiteness to a bit forward. So when I'm done there, I'll move to hairs. Sorry, yeah, definitely I'll use hairs, and then I will and then I'll move to I will create my dodge and burn actions, and then I'll put my float to 2. Definitely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dodge and burn the image to bring in that feel of midtones, highlights and shadows. Remember what we had at first, it was having less of that contrast, and then you can see I'm dodging. Yes, I'm dodging the midtones plus the highlights. As you can see, I'm trying to create here some emphasis on the midtones and the highlights, so I'll be fine thereafter, as you can see. So I'm gonna move to my shadows. I'm gonna put down my flow. Remember, this is not a raw file, so the effects are definitely observed without emphasizing much pressure while doing this. So I'm trying to burn this out. I remember definitely I'm gonna change this, and then so we are definitely experiencing something new from what we had from our original image. We're having something new, so definitely I'll cut that out. I'll fast forward this here, save some time. When I'm done with that, I'll create my global dodge and burn action. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to global burn. I'm just going to global dodge. I'm going to just dodge the skin. So this is what we are having now, and yeah, I believe we have come from quite very long space. So these are just the fast forwards that I will definitely show you on how to achieve more of your beautiful colors in those beautiful images that you're planning to create using other different methods. So keep up. My name is Brains, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.